Hmm.
How's it going? Are you winding down?
I'm still trying to catch up.
Really? For what?
Uh,
For what?
Mainly
What's happened?
for a what?
I saw you with Catherine yesterday. Are you done with all the assignments or
No, not
no?
done yet. Mexico next week is the last week of really class.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm
then that,
catching up too. That's why I've got this like, for what? I think you
yeah.
should be on time of everything now.
Yeah, I'm still kind of catching up, and then like the deadline for those missing work, it kind of like next week. But I think I'm will miss the deadline for those like
For what?
those missing work.
What missing work? What do you got left open?
Um, for
In teaching?
for three, I so called for the Thursday one. I worked on some of one of the, and I have another one. And then I have a little presentation thing I have to do on a preschooler. I chose a kid from the clinical classroom.
Okay.
I need to present it, and also I just uh saw that I need to type a paper about what I observed
Essay of your observation?
of the kid, and then a reflection on that. I need to do that too, and then that's actually, yeah, like for that one it's like three parts for that little assignment, and then
That's
two.
not little.
Yeah.
If it has three parts to it, it's not little.
One is like the presentation part of it. I kind of got some of the stuff. I just did get more, the more, and then type the paper about what I did observe and in the presentation into the paper, and then a reflection on that assignment,
Okay.
and then the just have the checklist and rating scale that I need to make. I so made the checklist. I didn't finish making the checklist thing, and then a rating scale for this class, the Thursday one.
Okay.
Um, for this
You're
one,
right.
it's not that. There's like five,
Five things is a lot.
five for this Thursday one. And then I think the Monday one is a lot. We're mainly watching videos, and then do a
Okay, you can
reflection.
do that at home.
Those are reflections for that. And then the other one is I so-called that field trip thing. I did. I went on the field trip. I just did type the stuff.
From the field trip that you did at the Art Institute?
Yeah, that
You
one.
haven't typed it up yet?
I found the article and stuff. I just need to start typing that.
You didn't type it up though when you went? That was like 4 weeks ago.
I know, like I've been like it was due in like 3 months ago in January, February.
Yeah.
I need to do that unless we can work on that one.
What do you want to work on that can get closure? That you can close it
Because
off?
most of my assignments right now, I have worked a little bit on them. They're not fully finished.
Okay, you don't like to finish things. I know this.
Because like I think like last week I thought,
Stop.
yeah, last week I crashed because of I didn't sleep on Sunday, so it's that Monday I crashed. I like when I went home, I
Why
well, what
didn't you sleep on Sunday? What was up?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was like still wide awake
All
since
night
like
long?
I woke up at that day on Sunday like 9 or 10 in the morning, and then I've been up since like the 6 something, and I crashed like 5 something 6, and then I woke up the next day on Tuesday at 12
Oh
like
my gosh.
30. So like I took
I
like
bet you were freaked out.
I'm not like that week last week it was mainly just like I still had class, but like it was just like that.
So what are you gonna do?
I mainly just need to try to catch up with and most
What
of
are you
my
gonna do with all these open assignments? It sounds like it's an awful lot to get done.
yeah,
Yeah, this was the second, this happened last semester too.
yes.
Yeah, so I thought
Yeah, it's too many classes. It seems like this one, the class.
300 level classes.
Yeah, and
One 300 level.
they're too hard. And then I'll be taking a English bilingual class this summer, and then it'll be hard too. I'll be struggling.
You're only going to take one class.
Yeah, for the summer, but I'm not sure it's FAFSA. Will be able for the 24, 25 to cover that one for this coming fall summer one.
This summer, but you have 24, 25.
But I'm not sure how much is there still a little bit left to cover that, because I can't even register for in the fall for that class. I was trying to click the online one for that one, but I can't register for it for some reason.
Did you talk to financial aid?
Make
sure the money's available for the summer.
I will need to ask, and then for the spring too, because
that's where I just ran over as to financial aid now.
Yeah, I will need to double check with them.
Ask them a question on my registration.
Yeah, I need to double check with those. That's part of it too.
They will answer you right away.
Yeah, that's part of it too, and then mainly classes right now still.
Okay. So how are you going to get all this stuff finished?
I'm at so
what's your plan?
Yeah. Next week I have class Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday I need to do a presentation, a station rotation, like a center. So I am in charge of like science and technology for my little station rotation thing.
What does that mean?
It's a kind of like a lesson.
Okay.
So that's like will be due next week. So
okay. Another lesson plan?
Kind of, yes.
Kind of, yes, like with all those questions?
Yeah, not all those questions, but a simpler version of it.
Okay.
That one's due next Wednesday, and I present it. And then,
you have to present it, and somebody's going to observe you?
My teacher. Like, everyone's gonna present, and then, yeah.
Okay.
That would be, I think, mainly what we'll be doing that day.
How many points is that one worth?
That one was like the last class, and then we do that. Let me see.
So you're gonna take your classes up here if you want to during the summer. I think Christine and Aaron and Jesse are figuring out who's doing classes and stuff.
100 points for like as a group.
How many points are in the whole class?
The whole class?
Yeah.
This is for the Wednesday one. The Wednesday one has total 450.
So that's 20%.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an important amount for the class assignments.
Yes.
Okay, why don't we get the paperwork for that done today so that you can get that submitted? You already know what you're going to do with this technology sort of thing?
I'm so-called doing the science section with technology.
Okay.
So I'm so-called with a group of students in some ways, my classmates.
Is this a group project again? Like
me and two other people, like, and then they're doing.
Met already?
We said the topic will be spring, and then we have to do like math, science, and social studies, or like social science, and these are the three topics for it. Three subjects related to spring, and then we do the other.
Are you guys working together for the presentation, or are you alone doing the presentation?
We're working together, and then we are doing this. Yeah.
So do you have an appointment time set up with these other two people?
I did not see them at all this week. No class, nothing. So, but we shared we shared like a little Google Doc for it. We just need to start working on it.
Okay, so who is doing the presenting?
We're all presenting.
All three of you?
Yes, because we have a so-called teacher-led station, online technology station, and then a collaborative station. Yeah. And I'm doing the technology science.
So what are you supposed to do?
Spring. The topic is spring.
And what are you going to do?
I I'm not sure like what will I like involve technology for the topic will be spring, and then it's to do something you like online technology related to spring and the
Like
science
watching YouTube videos or something, or what?
or something like that.
Well, like what? You
Um,
gotta think what you're doing, because you can't write something up if you don't know what you're doing.
the theme of it is the season spring, and then I'm doing the science portion of it, and it is the technology part.
Okay, I got that. But what are you doing in your technology? Are you going to show, how old are the students?
Our age, like 20 some,
Like
50,
adults?
yeah, adults. They're not really.
They're not preschool children.
It's my classmates. I'm
It's your
presenting it. Yeah.
classmates. So what do you think you're gonna show?
I'm at because right now we are starting it on it, and it seems like we're in some ways that my classmate that's doing the collaborative one, she somehow struggling in her social studies section of her science of spring. So this one is
Okay,
a
let's
struggle.
brainstorm what you can do for technology in the subject of spring, right?
Yes.
Okay, look on Google and put those two words in and see what comes up, okay?
Spring.
Because you gotta come up, you can't show up without having an idea, right?
Because we're not meeting at all. We're just mainly communicating through text message right now.
Okay, so you know what? You get this done, Mandy. You just last semester, remember that your cohorts that you worked together, they they went ahead and did a good presentation, and you were not part of it.
I
You
was
take-
there, but not fully there.
You were not fully there.
Yeah, because I was not. I was confused at the same time with
Yeah.
what they
Well,
wanted.
So let's get rid of the confusion by you having an idea what you can do about technology and spring, okay? And then you will be the successful person, and you will not be reliant on your classmates. Okay, so like maybe spring STEM activities. What comes up?
Mm.
Okay,
But it has to involve technology too, so I don't
okay, we'll
know.
put the word technology in there. Maybe we can find some games that they can do on their laptop about spring.
Because right now we don't have like a PowerPoint right now shared. It's mainly a Word document.
Okay, what do you got? What's it look like? You want to print it out?
I can share you the thing what we have. It looks like.
Is there any other concept that goes with spring?
At, what we did before was what we said was
Okay, I've got a website right here that has spring digital activities. I'm going to send you this, put this into your website, and let's look at this and see if this is anything that will help. Okay,
okay.
get on to my other side. Gonna want me to go through Duo again. I put in digital spring activities. Those are my 3 words. And see what you come up with.
You said digital.
Spring activities.
Mm.
And it's ideas for students.
Digital spring what?
Activities.
Activity.
Because this isn't a class. You're supposed to be like showing that you know how to teach, right? Where's the doodle? Thank you. Do the Google.
They're saying actually it's for kindergarten, but like it's representing
Who
it,
cares?
representing it
You know?
for our college classmates as kindergartens.
Okay. So it's kind of, my thought on it, it's who cares? If you get something that you can show and they can learn from it, that's what you want. Okay, I just sent you this website. Let's look at it together and see what kind of digital activities. 3 digital activities and building adventures that students will love. There's an audio clip to tell the story. There's your digital element. There we go. Let's see the springtime thing in there.
They're sending me to the teacher pay teacher thing. It costs like $4.
Okay, I am on Miss.
I clicked into her those little pin it things that is sending it to her teacher.
TechQueen.com.
It's sending it to when I click on those pictures, it's sending it to her teacher pay thing, and then it's like $5. It's $4.95.
Okay, well you don't want to buy it. Look and see what else is out there.
Unless there's like
Look for free digital games that you can do with a group. Free on educational games. eSplash Learns. Teachers use for free. I'm on splashlearn.com. I'm making an account for you. Mandy Channel. School ID email. What is it? What is your email?
it's the MSX
X
MSHEN
H.
at NEIU.edu.
Okay, I am on the splashlearn.com teacher zone. Okay, it's sending you a verification code. And tell me what the verification code is to your email.
4820.
What is Google Classroom?
I don't have that thing.
I don't either.
That's mainly for like CPS.
We're gonna create a class. Okay, can you use something like this? Like an interactive worksheet?
Mm,
Andy,
yes.
come here. Here's Easter pattern. Okay. This is an interactive worksheet. So what you're doing is you're moving things.
What website?
This is education.com, and I just created a school program for you. So however you do this stuff. so that this is an interactive worksheet. It's digital. And you can have students do this. Okay? Okay. It's an idea. Keep it simple, bro. You've got so much other homework. This is where I'm at right here. And I just created it. You know more about what you need to look for than I do. I just opened the interactive website, interactive worksheet. And I don't know what that means. Cut the pictures of the bottom. You know how to cut? When you say cut,
Well, I thought you were just moving it.
copy image, open image, and
I thought you were moving it.
okay.
Are you not just moving the little thing?
No, they weren't moving, but it says it's interactive. This is, so it's gotta be done digitally somehow.
I thought you were moving.
Oh, you got them to move. How'd you do
Just
that?
dragging them.
Yeah. There you go.
Just dragging
See,
them.
you're so smarter than me. So they can match the shapes, or they gotta put them up here.
In the pattern, so that you see it, for that one.
Oh, so you're good. So we need to put the rabbit over here. Like that.
Mm.
This is like the ducks and the eggs. You could do a couple sheets like this. And that could be what your digital spring is about.
Mm.
Simple. Let's go see what else they have on this website. See? Ta-da! Because the kids that you normally want to work with are preschool kids who would be able to do this kind of site.
Remember when I saw them doing this that time, they had to do an extra step because they had to color the picture.
Okay, well, let's see what they got. I'm on education.com and I put in the word spring. Spring. I did put in the word spring. And that was the first thing that came up. So they've got all sorts of different things.
Mm-hmm.
You can do adjectives. About spring. How about this one? Does it say that it could be interactive?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, no,
We don't want to print, we want interactive. Let's see.
Go back.
Is it? Line comments standard. Okay. Prompt. Easter.
Just to make sure that it's
Oh, there we go. That's the word that you want on the bottom. Correct. Okay, spring word prompt. What we got? Okay. Okay. This is the kind of stuff you can use. Okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if they have anything interactive about spring specific. They have the kitty thing with matching the colors. People would like to be matching the
Somehow
colors.
still have a little bit there too.
Well, let's see if we can find one that has something to do with science. Okay, spring, science, or STEM. Okay. Okay, activity. You want to interactive.
Maybe take out the word STEM.
Okay.
Or just take out science. It looks like it can't. Still
And you want interactive. What did that give you? Baby seeds, and these are all activities. We want the word interactive, right? Science, no, it is spring science education. Let's see if we take the word spring out. Science interactive. Story. Anything?
I don't feel like there's anything.
So interactive doesn't get you here. Science projects. These are big.
Um,
Well, your technology is they're gonna do it on their laptop. Everybody carries their laptop to school,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we don't care about that. That's why we want interactive, is so they can do it in class.
Yeah.
When you say, when you give them the prompt, it's a, go to this web access, and we're gonna do this.
But before that, when it's so called in the slide, and make it more consuming.
Yes.
Or
You
something,
know how to do that?
or something, because I think it does give you the option to create a QR.
Yeah, you know how to do QR codes?
They're from the three dots.
I don't know. I don't know. You show me. Interactive.
We got the.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
We go up and say,
Thank you.
Computer, no problem.
Okay, well, that means I have to go home then. Here, let me go get a laptop from here.
working in the paper. Better put it up in the drawing before the same.
Okay, everything's up there. It's just perfect. Okay, so this graph is. Okay. Okay. Okay, what's this website again? It's called education.com. Is that right? Do you see anything that you can use on it?
In the education website?
Yeah, let's figure out what interactive, if that's a buzzword. I'll set the account as you. And then, okay, I'm you, yeah, you. And I put the password as smile123, just something. Okay. Okay. So we are looking for free interactive spring see what comes up. Okay, worksheets, search free interactive. Okay. We got the adding and subtraction thing. This is an interactive worksheet.
Mm-hmm.
Easter patterns. Spring word problems. How about this? Let's see. Bad gateway, get out of here. Open interactive word problem. How many flowers did you get overall? You could do this one.
I'm at my age, so-called not math or science, so
This is math.
but I'm science. I'm not math.
Okay. So what would science be in spring? Growing flowers.
Yeah, mainly that and some about
Okay.
this weather and stuff like that.
Okay, see what you can find. Okay. Put that in and see if it comes up. Okay, you can do busy bee. No, that's not. So what do you think it's going to look like? What are you going to see for science? Give me some words. Put some words in that are going to be interactive.
I think for most of the time, these little stationary things are like about 10 minutes. I think if they're on
What?
about 10 minutes.
You have to do 10 minutes? You have to do 10 minutes?
They're doing this stuff for like about 10 minutes.
You are the people that are doing it?
Yeah.
So you know what? You better find a bunch of interactive sheets.
Yeah.
Okay, get going. For interactive worksheets. Science. See what five senses match up. Hot, cold. Layers of the earth. How about layers of the earth?
Not really the matching the topic. No.
Layers of the earth?
We're spring, so also like layers of the earth for what?
Okay. Test your tree knowledge. How about test your tree knowledge?
Maybe that.
Okay, open the interactive worksheet. Yeah. You have no preloads remaining this month. You try it. So you're checking out trunks, roots, branches, leaves. Okay. This is you gotta join them for $8 a month. Don't you have a free one from school?
I don't know.
Huh? You do all these things for school. Parts of a seed. All about trees. Do you have resources from your classes for free worksheets and stuff?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
How do people use this stuff then?
Research for it and mainly search for the stuff.
Okay. What are you looking for? Free interactive worksheets for teachers. This is a free worksheet maker. Okay, what's this? Sign up. What is this? Three websites for free interactive worksheets.
Hello guys, welcome back. So I'm going to show you three great websites for interactive worksheets, okay? So
Free.
stay tuned to catch all of those, and I'm going to put the links to all those websites in the description below. And of course, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and go to my Facebook page, like and follow me there for all the updates. All right, guys, let's get started. Website number one is liveworksheets.com. It's a really fantastic site that has so much variety of different resources.
Okay, put up liveworksheets.com.
Nah.
Live.
Page itself is always fun. And it even allows you to make your own interactive
Well, we don't want to make our own.
Getting access to all their great resources.
Okay. The first one is liveworksheet.com. You got it?
I think I'm on. I'm on some things.
I know. Well, he's gonna give us 10 of them. We'll write them down.
CNC words. And it'll pop up lots of different examples. And download, but so now we're in. It's essentially an edible. Yeah. So I'm able to print or whatever it is. Actually, get the so here we have. There is pots.
Nice.
Now we've done.
You could do that.
Hmm.
Do a nice story. And email this on back here. And if you wanted to, actually use the bathroom, share it through WhatsApp, and you can download the PDF file. You will have to do that, but the interactive
Pull up this website and see what's in it.
second
You
website.
got it?
I'm in there, but it's the.
That's the genderweb.org. It's set out a bit differently. It's not as appealing as maybe another website, but it has so much detail. Okay, so when you go onto the website, you can place the Venus exercise at the top, and you've got a lot of high priority categories at the top. So for me, if I want to look at grammar exercises, I click and I'll open up a tab. And from there, look at adjective exercises. I'm just going to click it once, then open viewing. And now it's giving me high priority on different things. Okay. So if I'm looking at actions one, multiple choice, again, tab. And here, I think picture, drop down menu, you're going to pick the word that best suits.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Picture. So that one's happy. That's good. Sad. Okay. And then you go down to the bottom and click text. It tells us we've got 60%, 10%. So that website's really great. And obviously, if you go back to the original tab, you've got lots of stuff to pick from. So plurals, simply click plurals. You might do plurals in this quiz, click it once, click continue. And here it is saying child is in plurals, that's singular, it's children. Half is singular, halves. B, drop the bit F, the B, and there is the voice again, greatly against great there. Okay, 2 out of 15 questions. It's not a brilliant website. What it does essentially, guys, it taps into other websites in order to get resources. But to get onto it, make sure it's a general web. So the third website is.
Is he saying agenda web or gentle web?
I think he said he put the links in the.
example,
In the chair?
really interactive, and if you're lucky to have in your school a big interactive whiteboard, it
I think he said he put that there.
Where do you see it? Live worksheets, agenda web. Agenda web. .org. Word wall. Okay, pull these up and see what they do. See if there's something that you can use. We like the idea they're free. LiveWorks. Look at that agenda web. Here's all three of them. That agenda web looked like it was better. Okay, look what we got here. Got a 14-day trial. What group of kids do you want to do?
It's mainly English.
English?
This website is mainly English.
It's British.
There's not science or spray though.
Well, you know what? Look and see what's in here. Because you're learning is you're teaching people stuff anyway. See if there's anything in there that's underneath it. Okay, so first, sign up anyway. Because then you could look at the website. You're learning something in school. And that's the whole idea of doing these interactive things, right? Okay. I know several politicians, so I just sign up. The website says it's public stuff. Let's see what's in the other ones. You can't drill into it.
There's so much stuff. Okay, live worksheets, free worksheets, visit website. Kindergarten, first grade science, earth science, what do you want?
The
What do you want?
the kindergarten. Well, I think this one needs Rob's login.
Yeah, we're gonna get a membership here. Let's see if it's free. Shapes and colors. Still. Free website. Free worksheets. Okay. That's it. Oh, okay, this is what they have for spring. What do plants need to survive? Identify plant parts, identify what plants do, types of plants, what do water lilies and whatever they are. See. Classrooms, you can start a trial. You want to start a trial and just get one?
I don't.
They give you a 30-day trial, but you got to turn it off
I don't.
as soon as you finish it. You got any that are free? What are you looking at?
Some maybe YouTube videos and stuff.
To give them YouTube videos to watch?
Yeah.
Okay. You think you're finding some?
I'm looking at.
I can't stay. Keep working on this, unfortunately. I've got 2 papers that are due next week. Are you okay with this?
I think I'm okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
You got an idea? You're gonna have them watch YouTube videos?
I don't.
What are you gonna do?
I kind of found a PBS game thing that's the nature cat, but I'm not. It seems like you're trying to see how far you blow the little those little fluffy dandelions, the flowers, fluff
Cool.
thing, and then yeah,
And you can do something about how plants live and why we have dandelions blowing around.
yeah, maybe something like that
Okay.
to make connection with the game or something.
Okay, that's an idea, because you could talk about how plants grow
Yeah,
and then play the game.
yeah, maybe yes. Yeah.
That's an idea. Just keep it simple,
Mhm.
but write it up so that your teacher has it. And don't rely on the other 2 people that are in your cohort. okay?
You might have to because they're doing the other two parts.
They're doing it with you, but you make sure your piece is done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, because you don't want to be caught out on it,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else I can do? Besides drive you crazy?
Can we meet again for Monday? Or I mean, like, since I have so many missing stuff, we're trying to catch up.
No.
Hmm?
No.
No, you're busy.
I have 2 papers I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I need every hour I can find for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make a commitment and then compromise my grade through
Mhm.
this semester. If I get my paper done over the weekend, I would say yes, but otherwise I would say no, because
okay.
this is more, it's more, working is one thing,
Mhm.
but I have to do my paper, otherwise I'll be late.
Okay.
And if I get my paper done, I can email you and say, okay, I can meet, but I doubt it because I have to leave like now because I
Mhm.
have to, my computer just died
Mhm.
and I have to go home so I can work at my house with my plug-in.
Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm sorry. And I'm stressed over this because
Mhm.
it's like, ah, it's taken me much longer. I have to write a 10-page paper on 19th century art history.
Mhm.
I know, things that we all know, and love. Well, I love, but it's still, it's a lot of work.
Mhm.
I like your games.
Yes.
Keep working.